In today's vlog, we're going to get drunk, drink sake, and give you some tips if you come to Tokyo.
Are we at the end or are we at the start? 129 beats per minute from my heart. Anywhere with you is where I long to roll. Night or day, I'm taking you all the way. 'Cause my heart screams, let me carry you home.
Hey up, it's Theme Park Baza
This is Baza.
and welcome to our first full day in Tokyo. We got in the room here about midnight last night, as you hopefully saw in our last vlog, after our experience with ANA.
Very tired.
Yes, very tired. We've both been awake since about 5 a.m. because that bed's very firm, as we
Yes.
expect in Japan. We're going to go down for breakfast, as you saw in the last vlog when we checked in. We got a few Brucey bonuses. A little bit about this room. So we are here in the Grand Fontaine, one of two new hotels. I mean, these are all 2 years old here. This complex annex to the airport was only added on 2 years ago with shops. It's called the Airport Garden.
Yeah.
In Haneda Airport Garden, there's a spa, there's 2 hotels, there's a load of shops. Everything's less than 2 years old. And actually, this is very big for a hotel room. It may not look big, but for a hotel room
It's pretty spacious.
in Tokyo at the airport, this is pretty big. So, you know, we have a mini fridge, kettle, safe. Excuse the mess, I've obviously been here at night. But I mean, we've got room to put all our cases in, little storage area, you got an air conditioner, you got slippers, you got a big TV. Bathroom's a bit weird because you got windows out the bathroom. But yeah, and there's the view of the other hotel, the fancier one, the Grand. Yeah, but we couldn't hear any planes, could we?
No,
Because we were here.
anything.
Couldn't hear anything. This is about $150 a night, which we booked through Expedia, which if you consider where it is, walking distance to the terminal, in Tokyo, in like a 3-4 star. I think this is classed as a 4-star based on what the service you get here. And breakfast is included. That's pretty darn good. Pretty darn good price. It's for us to get into Tokyo itself, which we'll do, is about 30 minutes on the train, which is about the same as it was when we were out near Disney.
It was, yeah.
So you're not that far. And actually, this, as we mentioned earlier, later in the vlog, later in the week, we are returning back here to do a Disney visit. And they put a free coach on as well to Disney and back. It's about 20-30 minutes on the coach. So, and it's got everything here 24/7 because you're just a little bit out of the city, so to speak. But today we're going to go down and get some breakfast. And we are going to do all the things you should do when you first arrive at the airport. But it was so late last night. Sort out our travel card, sort out our cash, sort out our flight for tomorrow. There was something else we have to sort out as well. I can't remember. There's other things we've got to do.
Our brains are still a bit mushy.
Yeah, still a bit mushy. But we're going to get our vouchers and come on down to there's like a communal restaurant just for breakfast. I think it gets very busy. It says it could be a long wait.
Yeah.
But we're going to go down. It'll be a very different breakfast because it's an international hotel. There'll be all kinds. So that's the other thing. I always recommend going straight to a hotel when you get here, even for one night.
Yeah.
Because it's so much easier than last time when we came. And if you're still craving European food, you can still get it here at the hotel, or should I say, you know, US, any non-Japanese food.
Yeah, sausage and egg.
Yeah, this breakfast will probably have European, or should I say American and Japanese, maybe Indian as well. But yeah, the hotel is good, soundproofed. We mentioned it was soundproofed. Didn't hear anything, did we? Yeah,
Very,
we're just
nice.
right at the end of the
Just
corridor.
a bit weird having 2 doors into the bathroom and then, you know, and one of the shower's got a door as well.
Well.
It's just a proper door,
It's
not
okay.
like a sliding door.
Yeah.
It's just a bit strange to me.
Yeah, but it's just different, isn't it, over here? And but heated toilet seat. Oh, we missed that, haven't we?
I love it.
Missed the heated toilet seat. Right, let's get our stuff together and get down and see how long the line is for breakfast. I think we're on. This is the 4th floor, which is where you check in. We're on the where you check in floor, and it goes above 4 and above.
Yeah, it goes up to 12 on this
Yeah,
restaurant on the 12th.
we've got to go down to the 1st floor to this community. It's outside the actual hotel. It's in the main shopping area.
Right.
And there's like a walkway that takes you back past all the restaurants to the main terminal building as well to get all that stuff sorted. Right, let's go and see. Well, we can't get any more further down the end of the corridor, can we? It's like we go here and then we've got this another length of corridor to walk down that way as well. But what amazes me is an airport hotel, there was nobody out cleaning the rooms.
No.
You were used to staying in airport hotels and they're always like having people working 24/7.
Yeah.
We haven't seen anybody since we got here, have we?
Nope.
Which is a little weird. Right, let's get a long walk in. Now down the 2nd corridor. By the way, all these levels are secure. You have to use your key card to tap to get in, so it'll only let you into the floor that your room is keyed to. And the area of the numbers of the rooms that your area is keyed to. Nobody again, where is everybody? Yeah, well, when we get to reception, I can tell you that. Also, when you check in, they have all like amenities for your room, so you can get toothbrushes, shavers, towel. I think this was pretty much empty last night when we came, wasn't it? Earbuds, cotton, masks. Just help yourself. Take them up to your room with you, and then that's where the security is to get into your room, and then we'll go down to the main reception area down here. This is a beautiful atrium, and here we have the sakura, because it's obviously cherry blossom season. So they got all the cherry blossom. So pretty. And over there are the machines that we checked in last night. We'll show you in the other vlog where we did the online check-in. It's so pretty, isn't it? Also forgot to mention we got a voucher for some 30% off some drinks, didn't we? With the room as well. So we'll be going in there, definitely. Use that voucher. You're supposed to stand on the other side, Max. Remember, it's Osaka, you stand on that side. Tokyo, you stand on the left. Osaka, you stand on the right, for some strange reason. Yeah, it's a beautiful atrium, though. Definitely a beautiful hotel. You said it got a good rating, didn't you, Matt?
Yeah, I can't remember what it was, but it was like near 5 out of 5.
Yeah, we've got to go.
It was 8.2 out of 10.
8.2 out of 10. There's the spa in the corner. They have an onsen spa here where you can enjoy that.
Spring spa.
There's natural springs. It's an onsen, that's what that is, natural springs. And then you check into both hotels up on that level. Ours is at one side and the other hotel's at the other. But look at this. Beautiful, isn't it? Marble.
It's very grand.
Does feel very grand. Well, it is, like I say, it's a top hotel. And the fact is, you are 5 minutes walk to the terminal. That's the beauty of it.
Yeah, when you're absolutely exhausted.
Yeah, getting in at midnight it was like midnight when we got to bed. That's where we went last night and got the Lawson's. We got some sandwiches, we didn't film that. And now we're going to go and find where this restaurant is. Over here, there's a sign Max says restaurants. Probably that one, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
1F, so we'll go down one. I think that's the bar we have the free drinks at. So it must be around here somewhere. 1F. You see it? Oh yeah, Kobe beef in there. Wagyu as well. It did say there'd be long lines, but it doesn't look like there's long lines at this time of day. So do you want to take those and hand them to her? Hand them with both hands, like present them. And we go in. Doesn't look that busy, does it? I think it's a buffet, help yourself type thing. All day dining. So it gave us this little card when we came in. So it's occupied or unoccupied. You turn it over when you're finished. And they know not to clear your plate away when you go back for more buffet food. So Max has gone over there to get a coffee. We're going to see what they got for the buffet. As we said, you got your bacon, eggs, sausage, if you want to have that, traditional stuff. You've also got salad stuff. Like you can make your own pancakes. Here, they've got one pancake machine, Max. Hot pancakes. You put them in, make your own pancakes. Yeah. Pancake machine. Got salads. They have a chefs here who are going to cook your hot meals as well. Well, they've got some curry. I like curry for breakfast. I think this is the more traditional Japanese stuff here, Max.
Good.
So you got your egg.
Yeah.
Got your favourites. Yeah. Pumpkin salad, I don't think so. But you had the salad, potato salad.
Take salad for breakfast on the plate.
We have salad selections, which we won't be touching. Max in mine for breakfast. Got your breads over here. Chocolate danishes, all your posh stuff.
Guessing that's a toast.
You have your cereals, if you want cereals. And we have the sweet stuff in the middle. Some French toasted strawberry, some cloud meat, and today's fish as well. I think Max will go for full English, Full English breakfast, I might do the same. So I am starting with bacon, sausage, potatoes. We've got some scrambled eggs, and the eggs here are just amazing. Traditional Japanese egg there, the rice, and I also got some red hot curry soup. Just what you want for breakfast. Round one. Let's see what Max has got when she gets back. What do you get, Max?
A bit of everything, I think.
Go on, show them what you got.
I got the regular Western
Yeah.
with chips. And then I got some beans, different beans, salmon, fruit, and that's the salad with
Had a croissant.
lentils and a croissant.
What's that in there?
A smoothie.
Smoothie.
But it was that thick I couldn't get it out.
Yeah. I got curry. Well, mine has gone. They've already taken the tray away. So I've got my coffee. What do you think then, Max? Good?
Nice.
Yeah? You got the salmon. Was it good?
Amazing salad.
And
Well,
you got...
cooked. I'm used to having smoked salmon in the morning, but it was cooked.
Of course, yes. Dead posh. You with your jam sandwich in your hand saying that.
Yeah.
Dead posh. Well, Max has been very healthy with the second dish. Nothing to see here. Nothing to see here. Yeah, that's honey. Actually, I saw that over by the fruit. Bit of honey. You can try. They also have a toaster there. You can toast your bread if you want it more toasted, which is good. So obviously, this is nothing like a traditional Japanese. There's some Japanese stuff here. But it's very good if it's your first time in Japan or your first day and you want to try different things in a safe environment. We did this last time. If you're in a hotel and have a hotel breakfast the first 2 days, you can go and try some of the local delicacies if you don't know what they are in a buffet environment. Taste them, see if you like them, and then go and try them where they will be really good in a local restaurant. So it's a mix, kind of gently eases you into the food and the different choices. I was surprised last time they had curry for breakfast, but I really enjoyed having curry for breakfast.
No English breakfast tea.
No English breakfast tea?
No.
Well, send it back.
So I'm going to have
Are you sure that's milk?
Yeah, it's not the gum.
Oh, I saw gum, I picked it up. These things, I picked this one, it said gum on it, so I just didn't try it. Also, we haven't talked about some of the apps that you'll need the first time you come here. We've been here before, so a few of these we've used before. Some of the ones that are going to be very useful here are this one, which is called Papago, and it's one of the best translation apps. You can either do it dynamically by just holding the phone up, or you can have a conversation, hold it in front, or you can just type something in. So if you want to say like, thank you, it does a better translation than Google does, and it will also play it for you as well. So it's arigato gozaimasu, which is more the formal rather than just so it's more of the formal sayings rather than just the less informal ones. And you can load these files English or Japanese offline as well. Some of the other things you're going to need, obviously you need the airlines. If you're coming in, you're going to use the airline apps for the airlines that you're flying in on. We're going to be doing Disney and Universal, so we've also got the Disney and Universal. Viator is one of those that we use for booking trips. If you're going to use the Shinkansen, then there's a Shinkansen app. We've got an app here that tells us about if there's any earthquakes that are coming in here. Translation app, train, metro, tracking the trains. This is one you are going to need, which is an IC card. We're going to talk about that. Suica is the IC card that we use. It's a transit card, and we're going to show you how to get one of those and charge it up. I got 3,000 yen on mine, and basically you can use them to pay in shops, in restaurants, tap and go for all the train stations that you're going to go on. That's another app that we're going to talk about next. But yeah, getting a few of these apps ready for you when you go on. And our next destination we're going to go to as well, there's a couple of additional apps for their, if you like, their version of Uber, which is called Grab, down there. So we have a couple of things. Got my travel insurance app in there as well. So yeah, just the things, basically cash, translations, travel and insurance, all here as apps that we can get to 24/7 and all work from here in Japan. Also, most modern phones like this iPhone 16 will work over here. You don't need to buy or rent a SIM card, get a SIM card or rent a Wi-Fi hotspot. Most of them will work. Just find yourself an internet provider or a soft SIM card that will actually go on your phone. Our internet provider, Mint, in the US, I think they charge us $20 for 10 days for international roaming each, which is pretty good. AT&T were rubbish, they were $10 a day. But don't think you've got to go and look into you finding SIM cards and all that stuff. Usually you can get a provider who will do that. And I know there are some SIM cards you can get, eSIMs as they call them, electronic SIMs you can download on here. Most of these modern phones can support the dual SIMs, so you can keep your original and put a new one on as well. But yeah, this is all we're really using for getting around. Most places have Wi-Fi like this hotel, but yeah, you'll be good. Right, we've eaten, haven't we, Max?
Yeah.
There she is. On our way back up the escalator. 3 things we want to show you now. One is where to get cash. 3 things you want to do when you get here. Get cash, get an IC card, and we're going to check out lockers as well, because we're going to leave some suitcases here when we go on our next part of the trip, because we don't want to take all our cases with them. And there's lots of lockers here, but different ones depending on how long you can keep them for. We want to keep stuff a week, so we'll those are 3 things we want to get done now. Also, we probably have to check in for our next flight today. Look at all the Sakura stuff in there, Max. Look at that. Yeah.
Wait.
Hey? Edibles, cakes, sweets,
Taste of
wine and grocery. Yeah, most of these shops in Tottenham about 11. By the look of it, 10 or 11. Just as the restaurant closes. But we're going to go head back. There's where we just came from. And we're going to walk down here past all the other shops and head back into the main terminal, which is literally a 5-minute walk down here. To Terminal 3, which is the international terminal. Where we're going to go from tomorrow, I think, is T1. So we're going to have to get on a bus and get our suitcases over to the other terminal, but when our flight is until 12:30, didn't get us an early one. We don't have to check out the hotel till 11. I did check online with Expedia. I did book us breakfast for today and tomorrow. Just I thought, well, we get our feet on the ground. But when we're back in this hotel next week, we are not going to have breakfast. We can get the train and go into the city. I mean, just if you go and get a local breakfast, what you're going to pay, $10 each?
Probably.
Those breakfasts are $22 each if you pay for them. So if you consider we paid $150 a night, and that included $44 of breakfasts in it, for a hotel like this, that's a good deal. I mean, it's not too bad. As these places are just opening up now. But yeah, I was looking to stay probably, you know, the other side of, just outside of Tokyo, no, on the Tokyo station. And that was going to be $130 a night for a budget economy. The Fiesta Siesta we were looking at. So yeah. Oh, but daylight now. We couldn't see out there before, could we? Yeah, when we came last night. Yeah, this is the terminal over here. So all this, where this walkway is built, this is all where the new land is, and the two hotels, as you can see behind us there. But yeah, this is pretty. And they only open here, I think, till 7 in the evening. So it's just like lunchtime till later in the evening. A lot of tourist shops here as well. Obviously for international travellers. First thing we're going to do is go get cash out. And you don't want to get it from a travel agency before you come. You don't want to try and get it at one of these exchange places on the way. Best way is go to an ATM. You'll pay money at exchange rate, but you'll pay less getting out of an ATM from your local bank. So we just have a few coppers. You best have some cash, because if you go somewhere local like where we're going next, some of those places don't take credit cards. Most 99% do, but you'll always get the odd little street vendor who wants cash.
I think you will in Tokyo.
Yeah, but once you get into Osaka, or once you get to Kyoto, or those places, yeah. But a lot of the tourist places take cash, don't they?
Yeah.
Got one of these on the wall back home. Big enough for you. So we're going to get. So we'll find an ATM, and then we'll get you sort you out with your IC card from the last trip that we still got that we can recharge again. We just follow this.
See how much I've got on it first.
Oh, you can see how much you got on it. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, Ryan's underpants today. If you saw it in the last vlog, we'll get some underpants. Hip shop. There is an outdoor garden area as well. Look, you got the nice Sakura coming down. And then basically here's a map of where we've just come from. There's all the little restaurants. Hotel Belafontaine and the Grand. Oh, it's jumped again. There's also a bus station here, which is we're going to be going down to that to catch the bus to the airport that runs. I think it's actually under the hotel. They built the bus station under the hotel as well. There's a train running into the station, the express train. That might be the one we actually take to get into the city. I haven't even looked at that yet. There is, you can get the train. It's like a monorail that takes you right up to the station. We were thinking of going out today, but the weather was supposed to be great.
Says it on there.
Yeah, we were going to do a trip, but it didn't say it was going to be great. We're going to stay on arrivals, I think. That's where you'll get your ATM machine. I think your IC card and your ATM's over there in the corner is the ATM machine. As you come out, where these IC cards, I see a flashing light. I think this is the ATM machine in the corner. We're going to get cash out.
Oh yeah, there's the cash.
So here's the cash machine, 7-Eleven Bank, and it takes all these different international credit card withdrawal. And this tells you how much the transaction fee is going to be. So it's 100 for 10,000. It's 110 Japanese yen. For 20,000, it's 220. Max amount available 10,000. So how much do you want to bring out? You have to do the conversion in your head to get your phone out. So that's basically going to cost us $70
Okay.
to do that. Yeah.
Yeah. You can do it with which one to get better.
This is Maxine Suica card, and what you're going to do is charge it up at one of these stations. I think they're waiting for that one if you want to go to this side.
No, it just says no. It says you can't do it.
What did you say?
It says that one's not ready. Can you see it's got crossed out?
Oh yeah.
So that one's got it on, but that's not ready.
So with this IC card, you get two options. You go to a machine, you put some cash in. You have to put cash in and recharge this for it. Or if you're from the US and you've got an iPhone, only an iPhone for people in the US, you can actually get it on your iPhone or on your Apple Watch, as I have, and then you can reload it electronically from your bank account directly instead of putting cash in, as Max has got to do. So see, I got on mine, I can just tap and go as I go through the station. Tap and go, and if it needs to reload, it does it electronically where Max has got to do it the other way, which is physically with the card and put cash in, which I'll have to give her some cash because she forgets we got the cash now. So there's your cash. Put it into there. Yeah. There's your change. So basically, we spent 3,000 already.
Yeah.
So you add 1,000 on it. You put 3,000 on. You can only recharge them with cash.
Yeah.
So we've now got the cash, 7,000
Yeah.
in cash.
7,000 in cash now.
Then your card is now charged. So you can tap and go.
I can tap and go.
But the only way she can see what's on that card is to
Put it in a kiosk.
put it in a kiosk where, if you go for the one I've got, you can actually see the amount there on top. Like I say, so but only on Apple phones. They're the only phones that'll do
I
it.
don't know if they still sell these.
They just started. They stopped doing it. And they just started
they've
doing
started
it.
like a welcome sticker,
Yeah.
which is only valid for 28 days.
All right.
Which is like just for visitors. Only visitors can get it.
Right.
But we got these 2 years ago.
Yeah.
They're obviously still valid. So
Yeah. And I've still got mine.
Yeah.
So we've got the cash. We have got the that IC card, so we can go on the metro now.
Yeah.
And basically, there's either for the train systems, there's private trains, there's government trains like JR East, JR West, private networks. Those IC cards work on any. And there's 2 or 3 different brands of IC cards, but they're all interchangeable. But for some reason, the technology only works on Apple phones
Yeah, I don't know
or
why.
Android phones
I'm
bought
not going to the
in
dark side.
in Japan. She's not going to the doctor. Let's go upstairs and see if we can find the luggage storage lockers. We'll probably be on departures, won't they? I would say. So I'm going to say we'll go up here, but we won't get the transfer bus tomorrow
No.
to the other terminal. But we will be coming back here next week. So if there's luggage lockers, but certainly only ones do it for 2 or 3 days, and some do it for a week, and we need it for how many days?
5 days, should we say? Probably 6, maybe actually.
6 days.
Oh, it's pretty up here.
Oh, it is pretty up here, isn't it? Oh, by the way, we were struggling there with that card, and everybody's very helpful. They all speak English, don't they?
Yeah,
Came and so yeah, yeah. Very polite and very helpful. Yeah, there's a whole seating area. See the brown area up there? There's a whole seating area with restaurants and bars. Looks to be really nice up there. We're going to on the hunt for luggage lockers. We'll have to go ask somebody if we don't find any. Because we're doing enough walking today. Another mistake we made last time is going on the underground, taking our suitcases. You'll find none of the locals take the suitcases around, carry them around. They have these baggage delivery services. So what you do is you take your suitcases there, give them your hotel, and they deliver it directly to the hotel. And so we were like on the trains, we were managing 4 suitcases between us. They're not designed for that. And so do what the locals do and just get it wrapped, get it shipped, and then you don't have to worry about it. Can't see these lockers. I might have to go and ask somebody. There's a baggage delivery service. There's JLs. They all do it. It's not a crazy price. You can have it done to anywhere in the country.
Yeah.
So they come here, drop them off, pay the money. They're express shipped in a day. Mm-hmm. You get to your location, your bag joins you. That's the way to do it. Yeah, we found it after looking around. They're actually nestled in next to the toilets, aren't they?
Yeah.
You have to put exact change in, and it is 600 yen. This might be 24 hours. We'll have to look. Yeah, these are only 24 hours. But I don't know if all of them are. Some of these big ones don't look like they're 24 hours. Yeah, I found it here. Period of use should be 7 days, including initial day of use. Maximum is 6 nights, 7 days. If the usage period exceeds 7 days, your luggage will be taken and put in a different thing. The fees for use for the rental locker will be 600 yen for large lockers and 400 yen for small lockers per 24 hours of use. The fees of use will be calculated from locking with the key for 24 hours as 1 day. Additional fees will cause above the store per So basically, I guess it's adding them up as to how much it's going to cost you. See, all these have got different prices on them, depending how long they've actually been locked up. So put your locker, put your 600 yen in, you get a key, unlock it, put it in, and then you have to pay your rest to get it out. So we've got to work out if that's cheaper or not, because if we're going for 7 days at 600 yen a day, 6 6 is a 36, 7 6 is a 42, that's 4,200 yen. So that's really going to be about $30, $40. Yeah, it's not going to be worth it for that. We might as well take the bags with us. Yeah, we might as well take the bags with us for 40 bucks. No point keeping them here. That was the idea, was to leave it here. But yeah, won't do that. No, I did the math wrong with that, didn't I? It was 5 days we're going for. We're doing it for 5 days at 600 a day. 6 5s, 35, 3,500. That's about 30, 26, $27. Should we ask though if we can leave them at the hotel?
We can actually see how much
They would charge us to store them at the hotel for the week that we're there. We're just going to work out get back to the level that gets us to Haneda Garden. Well, that's done then. We saw the concierge here, the luggage concierge, because we have a reservation to come back, and we can leave suitcases here at the hotel for free, and then just pick them up when we come back. So that's the way to do it, isn't it, Max? She's just getting a free flannel. So yeah, so that obviously we wasted this time looking around the airport. But that's an option for you if you've got to leave your cases. But say that's another good thing about coming back to the same hotel. We can leave what we don't want to take with us here, and just pick them up when we get back in 5 days. Result. Right, ready to go?
Yes.
We chilled for an hour here in the room and backed up some of these files. So where we're going to go now is somewhere we didn't go before. Test out those Suica passes, and we're going to go to, what do they call it?
Shibaya Crossing?
Yeah, something
Shuffle
else.
Crossing.
Shuffle Crossing. It's that one you see in all the videos with millions of people crossing the road who didn't do that. Now, if you're going to come here, Google is a good way of getting around, Google Maps. But be warned, don't just say my location to somewhere like Shibuya Station, because I'll show you here, we did it the first time from the hotel room, and it gave us the route that was going to take us an hour, 50 minutes, I think it was,
not that far.
52 minutes. So what I then did was change it, not my location, but the station here at the airport to the Shibuya Station, and it came out at 35 minutes. And it's the same anyway, you have to be careful, give it this specific station name, not the town name, because Google has this funny way of picking trains. I don't know if you get sponsored by somebody, but picking the trains are not necessarily the fastest way to go. But we did it again, and as you saw here, we're gonna change halfway, but it should only be 30 minutes, 35 minutes. Walk back to the state, and another reason here for staying at the or wherever you would stay in Tokyo, stay within about 10 minutes walk of the station. That's the top tip. Wherever you're staying, stay about 10 minutes walk of a subway station, because you'll be able to get around anywhere on the stations. And I say these IC cards work on private rail and public rail. When we go over to the Kenzai region, we're going to try out the local trains. We've only really we got a JR pass last time.
We've not got that this time.
Which we did, because we were doing around, and we were going to do the Shinkansen, and we'll talk about that in the next vlog. But we're not doing that this time.
No.
Too expensive this time. They've gone up a lot from 2 years. So we're just going to use the IC card. Oh, one other thing I've got to say, if you come in here, we bought like an international adapter. Here in Tokyo, the big city, it'd be good if you're from America. American plugs will work in all the hotels. But you see this one with like the 2 points coming in, that one, and these two bendy ones going down. That's the local plug. And when we go over to the Kansai region, some of those local hotels may use that. That's what that adapter does. What we're using is just the one we used on the cruise, which is just a standard American with all the USBs in, and a water bottle there to keep the weight up. And that's really charging all our devices, so we didn't need anything special. But we did buy an international one, because we're also going on somewhere else later this year. When we go to Singapore, which we're doing later on in this vlog, there's a secret for you, and an upcoming vlog, they actually use the same sockets as the UK, don't they?
Yeah, they do.
So we got all the UK adapters from we go there. But now we're going to walk back down to the train, tap with the IC cards, and do a 35-minute train ride, and go and look at this scramble crossing, as they call it. Oh, and another thing is walking down our 4-mile corridor here, I've got to say, today, St. Patrick's Day. Happy St. Patrick's Day. Yeah. Why are we not? You've got a bit of green on. We were going to bring all our green stuff, and they do celebrate it here. I did all the research. But they celebrated the weekend before. So it was 15th and 16th.
This was Saturday.
Saturday, Sunday. We arrived on the Sunday night. It was Saturday. They have a big parade, would you believe, and all the Irish come out. But there's nothing today. No. We may try and find an Irish bar. We're up at Shibuya and get a pint. You've got to, haven't you, on St. Paddy's Day, but there's no celebrations going on. And suddenly everything's open, isn't it, Max? Suddenly this place is buzzing. All these restaurants are open and people are shopping. It was like a dead before, wasn't it? Oh well. Oh, they're making the rock there. Rock making. Oh, that one. There we go. Okay. Unlock. Shingawa you want, Max? Just a Shingawa or Yokohama? This line? Ours it's got. So yeah, ours is 11:47 to city centre. So what?
Wow.
For Shingawa. 47, yeah. Also, if you're going to take the Shinkansen, Shingawa, I think is where we got it last time.
Yeah.
So that's where you see this symbol. They're the only stations you can get. You can't get them at every station. There's Tokyo, the Shingawa. We were at Shinjuku last time, weren't we?
Yeah.
So I think we had to come around. This is like this green line is like the loop, the original line, the Yamamoto line that goes round. So I think on here we were we're going to get off here, as we say. I think Shingawa was on here somewhere. I can't remember where it is though.
Who's there?
Oh, there it is. Shinjuku's 2 more up. Yeah, that's where we were last time. So you're still like half an hour to get to the train station, usually from wherever you are. And then you've got to get the train and allow yourself at least half an hour, maybe a bit longer when you get to the station to get there. So you've got to factor that in when you're getting on the train. What they also do is tell you how many cars long they're going to be. So you can see where you're stood on the station, which car you would actually get into on the train. So an 8-car one will probably come up a little bit further down, and we'll get on at 7 if we were to enter in this gate here. It's all very good, all very, very simple once you know how the process works. And all the stations are actually numbered, so you know where you're getting on at 16, and then you will get off at 1. So the colours and numbers, aren't they? How you get your way around, and all these have got numbers on as well. Everything's in English. If you're in Tokyo, everything's in dual language. The other thing they do is play music when there's a train coming, don't they?
Yeah.
Every train has its different every different sort of train has its different sort of tune. So we can hear the music playing, that means there must be a train on the way. Here it comes. 8 cars, so it should come right up, 8 cars, so it should come right up past us. Somewhere around about where we are. And it's busy.
Oh yeah.
First one? Second one? Was that fun, Max?
That was not fun. Not good.
You see them all crammed in there. And it's not rush hour, and it's sort of worked out. It's just a lot busier than it was last time we came here, wasn't it? Look at them, you can see them all crammed in. Like it was like sardines. I couldn't film anything for the last two rides, could I?
No.
Just get them. The doors are just squeezing to actually get them shut.
Still floor space.
Yeah? Yeah, amazing. Right, so now we're at Shibuya Station. We're going to work out to get to the crossing. Maybe a beer after that. So I'm sweating like a pig after being sat there for... It's not looking as busy going the other way, isn't it?
Yeah.
This is the main circuit line though around the city, so it's always the busiest line. Let's go in line for the exit and see where we're going to go to. Let's go find an Irish bar. What are you having, Max?
Moscow Mule.
St. Patrick's Day, that's what I'm having. All good stuff. And we are in the Hobgoblin pub, just here, on our own, with 2 other guys, celebrating St. Paddy's Day.
I got my green on.
You got your green on. And we are 3 minutes away from Scramble Crossing, but it was raining, so good excuse to come in for a pint, innit? And they have fish and chips in here as well, don't they, Max, on the menu? How much was it?
1,500 yen, which is $10
$10?
for a regular portion.
Yep. Right, we've left the bar. Maxon's been on the phone for about half an hour trying to United. We have a United credit card that keeps getting blocked. And it was blocked again. And to somebody in India who couldn't understand her and she couldn't understand them. And so I don't think it's fixed anyway. Yeah, I think we're come out of the bar. I think the crossing is just over here. And here we are, where there's a million other people waiting to cross the road. This is what we wanted to do, Max. You said this?
Oh, that's the dog.
That's the dog. You're all riding around the famous dog. If you come here about 9 or 10 o'clock at night and get a picture with the dog, see if we can get somewhere near the crossing. We have to go a bit further down, Max, and go around. Just a few people. All this way to cross a road.
Yeah. So we didn't do it last time.
Let's go. How is it going? You ready? Are you happy? Yeah?
Unbothered.
He's got cameras.
Alright, do you want to go diagonally?
You alright?
Yeah.
Big crowd. Left, right, left, right, left, right. Oh. Hang on, Max. People just stopping in front of me. Going back across again then. So you're going to see on this side?
Starbucks.
Eh?
I would go to Starbucks.
Okay. You've done it, what do you think?
I've done it.
What do you think?
So it's just a road crossing.
It's just a road crossing. Come all this way for a road crossing.
Yeah. We've done it now. We don't need to do it again.
Yeah. As good as you expected?
Yeah, I don't think it's quite as big as I expected.
Yeah. Yeah. It's alright, but I mean, it's like, you know. Yeah.
Tourist thing.
Touristy thing.
With millions of other people.
Yeah. I managed to escape into Max.
You did.
You had some nice charms, and what did you need?
My passport, because I can get them tax free.
Yeah, you'd have your passport with you. So if you're coming to look for charms and stuff, go for
I think it's because it's the tourist area.
yeah.
So a lot of people are.
Yeah, I'm not keen on this area. It's a little bit touristy. We're going to try and get to the Disney store, Annie, though, because they have some Disney-specific
Yeah.
plushies and things, don't they, just for this area.
I'd be really mad if I need my passport for them as well to get them cheaper.
Well, that place is. But look at them all lined up. What is it? Is it? It's like a food place.
Yeah, it's food.
Yeah. Must be cheap or good or both. Yeah, this whole area is a bit. Once you get to Shibuya, the crossing, it's a bit. Well, tourist trap, isn't it? I would not advise kind of eating here or drinking here because it's a bit. Well, I don't know. Too bad prices, and people are. Lots of locals are in. That's a good thing. So maybe I'm wrong on that. Right, we want to go to the Disney store, do a up that street where those people are going up there. Yeah. Go that hill. Oh, we got a hill to walk up as well. Walk more steps off as we've only been up since 5 a.m. So it feels like it's 3 days we've been here already. Wow, look at those bridges up there. Well, Max sees a Mickey Mouse, so it must be in here somewhere. And usually the stores over here have something that's pretty unique to the store itself, don't they?
Yeah.
Like last time we got something that was unique to the Disney store,
I
didn't
got
we?
the lounge fly bag from the 30-year
Yep.
edition one.
I think it's in this shopping thing.
There.
Oh, no. That's just a facade, I think. Can you get in up there? Up that way? Right. Go on. You go first. So Max is now on the hunt for something unique to Japan. What she did say before we came here was some Sakura plushies, Mickey and Minnie. Not sure if they have those here, but everybody was after those at one time, weren't they? Oh, these are the ones that she saw. Cute, aren't they?
Yeah. Oh, you can get the small ones.
Oh yeah? Mickey and Minnie, how much are they?
I'll get the big ones. They're 3, 4, 8.
So 4.8 would be about 30 bucks.
Yeah.
No, maybe 35 maybe. Mickey and Minnie.
Got the Japan
Oh yeah?
on the butt.
One at the back.
This one?
Yeah, behind it. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Maybe a Mickey from the back. This is why we need the big suitcase, wasn't it?
Yeah. Look at the little. Goes little kimono on. Look. So yeah, 4, 8 each.
You get a discount for your annual pass.
I don't think so.
No. How about this one here? How about a poo? Fit him in your suitcase. No?
No. No, maybe.
I think Tink's doing drugs. Isn't she? Tink does not look very normal. Well, neither does that one either. Nope. This place is like in Aladdin's cave. You're around your corner, there's another room, isn't there?
There is.
Now we're down on the bottom floor. But I think it's the same here as what we saw upstairs, isn't there? Except those aren't down here. What film's this song they're singing? It's from
Enchanted.
Enchanted, yeah. Don't forget, ask on your past discount. Don't your past discount. Use your Disney credit card. Oh yeah, more. Specific Disney ones. Oh, very cute.
Still 3,000.
The little ones.
Yeah.
Wow. But they are Disney Store Japan special, aren't
Yeah. Japan City specific. Like
they? Japan City, yeah, like your backpack was.
Backpack.
Yeah, that's why they make the money.
Specific to that shop.
Yeah, these are like Japan specific, but they're Japan City specific.
Yeah.
Store specific. Store specific. Not easy to say after several beers.
Well, this one's store.
That's just your general Japan.
No, Disney Store.
Yeah, but just
Oh,
Japan, not, you know, not Tokyo, like the store specific, the other ones. And stop getting me to say store specific, because it's really hard after so many Guinnesses. Or Guinea. And again, if you'd had your credit card, you could have your passport could have saved 874 yen,
Yes.
which is
$4.
$4. Yep. But she's got a bag.
I got my bag.
Paid for a bag. She wants a Disney bag. Right, where are we going now?
Where are we going now?
Somewhere to eat, somewhere to drink.
Yeah?
Do you want to do it here? Do you want to go back on the train and head back on the way, get somewhere on the way back?
We best go back.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's too touristy here, isn't it?
Too
Really?
many people, too touristy
Yeah.
for us.
You can get off at Shingawa, somewhere around there on the way back.
That might be busy as well, though.
Yeah, but it's not as touristy as here.
No. It's an English phone over there.
Oh yeah. Well, it's not English. There's a phone box. We want to go back. Oh, we're going to find our way back to the station. Is that way, I think.
Is that?
Yeah, we'll have a look on the map. You're trying to get Max in to go on those go-karts, but she'll never do it, will you? I said that last time. You won't do it. Apparently, if you walk around here, get back to the station, just follow the road round. Right, we've got the train back to Shingawa, and then we're just trying a local place. It's like a food court. Everything's in Chinese. Oh, Max's is going off. She's got to get her food. Basically, you go on to machines, and you order them, and then you give you a pager. Your pager's going off, Max. There's some free water in the middle, but yeah, we had to get a bit of help because it was a bit confusion. Because even though you could choose a meal, the English meals were in English. When the menu came up to pay, that was all in Japanese, so we had to get Google Translate out to see how we were going. But I think we are the only non-Japanese people in here, which is good. That's a good thing. Also got us some free water. I think Max has gone for a bento box, and I'm trying. I forgot the name of it. It's like an egg omelette with the cabbage thing that they do over here. Oh, that looks good. Should be for the money. Wasn't cheap. Oh look. Nice. What do they call that? What I'm getting with the omelette with the cabbage and everything.
I can't remember.
Yeah, I have to look it up. Well, I know what it is. It's that. Yeah, that's what it is. So I think that's what it is. I don't know how you pronounce it. Okonomiyaki, which is like it's basically like a cabbage in the middle, and then meat, usually a protein, and then they use an egg and make like an omelette with it on the outside. It's kind of what I'm expecting anyway. See if it looks like that. I have to wait in 20 minutes. That's what I got. It's like pork with the egg and the cabbage inside, and the oh, they're alive, Max. They're alive. They're alive. And the extra surprise is it's actually got noodles inside it as well. It's quite nice. If you don't like it, Max has tried it. Bit too soggy for you.
Yeah. I enjoyed mine.
Good.
Very nice.
So both these dishes worked out about $8 each,
Yeah.
which is expensive actually because we're in more of a posher place.
Yeah.
If you'd have got these on the streets, they'd have probably cost you more like $6. And these are typical street foods. I might have these when we go down to Osaka. But they filled a hole, didn't they?
I enjoyed mine.
Now we're going to go back and use our voucher for the bar.
Yep.
30% discount on a price that's 30% inflated.
Yes.
Called off at 7-Eleven on the way back. I've never seen that before. Coca-Cola Plus. I have no idea what that is without that'd be like Coke Zero. Coca-Cola Plus, no idea without doing the translation on it. These. That milk? Strawberry yogurt drink? Of course, they have Maxim's favourites here. The egg sandwiches are this is the killer deal here. But they also got Max from last time. Strawberries and cream.
Pudding.
Is that a? Oh, it's
Pudding.
yeah. What is it?
Banana pudding, or is it like creme brulee pudding?
Creme brulee, I think.
I don't know without looking at the translation.
Try it.
Try it.
I want one of those.
You gonna try it?
Yeah, I'm gonna try it. No idea what that means. That one's slightly open though, so I'll get a different one. Yep, all with me. Go for me egg sandwich as well as egg.
I know.
They have all these coffees here. I'm trying to find one of these that they go hot. Apparently, when I don't know what they are. You get their drink, and as soon as you open them, they go hot. I don't think it's these, but they're in metal containers, so I'm not really sure if they're cold or hot. Those. Well, they have sushi. I might get sushi instead. Max, put my egg thing back. I'm going to get some sushi. No, I'm going to get some sushi, I think. Try one of these strawberry yogurt drinks as well. They keep calling my name. See if they're any good. We also have the hot food. The chicken here is the thing to die for. We've had enough fried food today. So we got those as well last night, didn't we? Now I guess the reason is we got off the escalator on the wrong level, and it brought us straight to 7-Eleven. So that's like we have to go back down again. Oh no, that's down to the railway station. Let's go to the other escalators down to arrivals.
Over here.
Yes.
This morning.
Yep, which was over here, wasn't it? Right, we're going to wrap up the day. We're going to come down here to this sports bar that is dead, but we have a voucher for 30% off from the hotel.
See what I can get.
So that's another top tip. If you see because things are expensive, if you can get vouchers from hotels or free things around, use them. Use now the average price. I said these prices would be 30% more expensive, but I don't think they are. When you look at these things in here, I think this is like your beers are and
You got gin and tonic are only 800.
yeah, and the pale ales are only like beers are 800. I think we got 400 in the happy hour somewhere once, didn't we?
Yeah, it was 2 years ago. Though.
2 years ago, and they do have sake, but I'm not sure what will be on the this menu. So we'll have a quick. And they do snacks as well. They do fish and chips and edamame, 500 mixed nuts, 500. You should need something to nibble on.
Yeah.
Just gonna have a look, but the place is absolutely dead. And they got TV. They got TV blasting out in there, so we'll see. So we did get a sake. Then it's basically said anything on the menu, so there's many in here. So we got a bottle of sake for 1,000, which wasn't too bad. Third off, we got the most expensive thing on the menu to get 30% off. Come on then, we'll do these and do a toast. On pie.
Bye.
Nice.
Nice.
Nice. Right, we are finished there, and the final top tip in this vlog is go get another round.
Yeah.
Isn't it? Because we got our bottle in, and then I managed to convince Max to get a second, and I went back, and they got it at the same price. Got 30% discount, so we saved $500, didn't we?
On both.
On both. I actually did the math. It's open till 7 a.m. that bar. If we stayed there drinking till 7 a.m., we'd have saved 5,000 yen.
Is that based on 1 hour?
Yes, based on 1 hour.
Okay.
Yeah, but then we would have made the flight tomorrow.
No.
So we are going to wrap up here. Hope that was useful to you. If you come into Tokyo, come to Japan as a newbie, and helpful things you should do on the first day, or try and do around the first day. We are going to go and back to the room and pack a case, decide what cases we're leaving behind with the concierge, and get ready for tomorrow and eat our luxurious food that we got from Lawson's. Was it 7-Eleven in the end? Lawson's.
7-Eleven.
7-Eleven, yes, when we went on the when we got on the escalator.
Yep.
Went to the upper level. It was only like 2 hours ago, but that's what sake does to you. Right, so thanks for watching. Appreciate each and every one of you. If you like what we do, please like and subscribe. Put your comments below. And what will we do, Max?
See you later.
Bye.
Bye.